buddies, that was The Fall and Fiery Jack. So the intro, I'm just playing an A 4 times, just up and down picking to an open E, so 5 on the E string, open E string, back to 5, and then 4 on the E on the 7th fret of the A string. And then just on the intro, just stop it on the E, so 5 to open. Okay, and then that carries on throughout the song, except when it goes to a D and you just move it up a string. So it's just... Now you'll hear where the chord changes. I've played it on the playthrough at the start. Didn't play through the whole song because once you've learned the main bits, you can play it all. But basically, it's when it changes to a D, and just moving that up to start on the A string. So you've got 5 on A, open A, 5 and 7. Okay, and then also in the intro I was saying, so I started just, it went, so I just played a little A bar chord at the 12th position. I think that's what it plays, something like that. But the main thing is these harmonics that come in throughout the song. So I'm basically picking down on the bottom strings and then picking up. So it's all on the 12th fret. So I just lightly touch the strings with my finger and release them to get those bell-like sounds. So that comes in throughout the song, so just listen to where that comes in. Then we've also got this phrase. Which is A, G sharp, F sharp, G sharp, E. So I'm playing that on 17, 16, 14, 16 on the A string. And then 17 on the B string. Okay, so that also crops up in the song. I also put in some scratchy guitar. With some little stabs in there. You can hear a bit of that going on. So again, just playing a kind of A bar chord on the 12th fret. And then kind of just not pushing down on it, and sometimes pushing down to get a stab. Okay, and the other bit that I played was we went. I did it here. Just playing an A to an E, and. Okay, so I played 2 to 2 on the G and D strings. Then A, B, A, 2, 4, 2. Now also the song does go to a D, and you'll hear where that comes in, but I'm just going there to just play the D chord in the 5th position, okay, before going back to my scratchy chords. And so once you've learned all these little bits, these little phrases and chords and little stabs and things like that, you can pretty much play the whole song. So that's all the main guitar parts that I heard. And next we'll take a look at the bass. For the bass, I'm playing A, E, A, E. An octave higher. So I'm playing 5, open E, and then back to 5 on E, then 7 on the A string. Now if you listen on the song, about 1:25 into the song, it changes to a D. So just play the same pattern up a string. So you start on the A string now. Okay, so once you've learnt that, you can just swap strings on it. You've got the whole song. Okay, so great tune, and thanks for watching, buddies.